Weight loss comes with some real surprises, some doozies, not just in your body, but in your brain, in your relationships, and in your identity. It's not just eat better and move more. So today, I want to give you the brutally honest facts about weight loss, the stuff no one talks about, but you need to hear it if you want to keep going. So let's get into it. Hey, I'm Carrie, and I've lost 200 pounds, and I'm still on this weight loss journey. And one thing that I've learned, there's so much more to this than what you eat. I'm talking grief and pressure and mental chaos, the emotional stuff that sneaks up on you after the weight starts coming off. So let's talk about the real things that happen when you lose a significant amount of weight. The things that nobody warns me about, but I so wish they had. So fact 1, weight loss doesn't fix decision fatigue. It can create more of it. You would think losing weight would make life simpler, but for me, it actually made it more complicated. Because when you've been in survival mode for years, and you're like me, and you are stuck in one routine, literally wearing the same clothes every single day, avoiding certain places, it becomes automatic, and you don't have to decide, you just avoid. But now that I can move more, and I fit into chairs, and I can walk longer distances, and show up in new spaces, guess what? There are so many more decisions to make. Do I go to this event now? Do I wear this outfit? Do I try something new even though I'm extremely nervous? It's all good stuff, but it's also exhausting. It's like my brain is still catching up to the version of me who actually can do more now. I'm not saying I'd trade it, but I will say, no one tells you that success comes with a side of decision fatigue. And if you feel overwhelmed by it, that's normal. So, fact number 2, you'll grieve not being able to zone out with food. Let's be honest. Food used to be how I escaped. Rough day? Eat. Feeling numb? Eat to feel something. And when I started healing, and when I cut out all of my trigger foods and my addictive foods, and I stopped binging, that outlet was suddenly gone. I wasn't just giving up sugar or snacks. I was giving up that emotional escape hatch that I had built for me. And you know what? I missed it. I'm not going to lie. I felt restless and anxious and bored because food used to be my reward, my break, my relief, everything. And now I had to feel things. Sit with those hard emotions. Be uncomfortable without numbing out. And nobody told me how loud my thoughts were going to get when I stopped stuffing them down with food. That grief is so real. And you're not crazy if you miss the comfort, even if that comfort was killing you like it was me. Fact number 3, people will talk about your body more, and it's not always going to feel good. This one is very tricky because people mean well, or at least I think they mean well. They'll say things like, "Oh, you look amazing. What's your secret? You're just like disappearing in front of me." And I know I smile and say thank you, but inside it feels weird because now my body is suddenly up for public commentary. People feel entitled to my story. They want details and numbers and advice. And the compliments, they come with this unspoken message, or at least I feel like it. You look better now, which to me kind of sounds like you didn't look good before. And that can hurt, especially when you've been trying your whole life to feel okay in the body that you had been given. Now it's shrinking and everyone is noticing, but not everyone sees you. They just see your weight loss And that can feel extremely isolating. Fact number 4, your pace can become pressure. So let's talk about something that no one warned me about. When you lose weight fast, especially at the beginning, especially like I did, people will cheer you on. They'll say things like, wow, you're crushing it. You're doing amazing. You're going to be at your goal in no time. And don't get me wrong, it does feel good until it doesn't. Because the moment that pace slows down, I felt like I was disappointing everyone. Like I failed. Somehow, even though I was still losing, I'm still losing now. I'm still healing, and I'm still doing the work every single day. The early momentum becomes a new kind of pressure. Now you feel like you got something to prove, that you can't slow down, and that if that number doesn't drop every single week, you've messed up. But that's not true. The truth is that your body is not a machine, and it's not going to drop weight on a certain schedule. And healing isn't linear. And you don't owe anyone a timeline. You're allowed to keep going even if it's a slower pace now. Fact number 5. It's hard to celebrate when you're still healing from what caused the weight. People think when you lose weight, you're supposed to throw this big party. You have to feel amazing. You must, right? This must be the happiest time of your life. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you're still unpacking why the weight was there in the first place. It could be from trauma or neglect or abuse or years of just not feeling safe. And the weight, it wasn't just a number. It was a protection. It might have kept people away. It might have helped you feel, like you were not even present, like you just disappeared. It kept your nervous system calm when nothing else could. So yeah, when weight starts coming off, you can feel exposed and raw, like everyone's clapping while you're still carrying these invisible bruises, and that can be a weird place to be. You're grateful, you're proud, but you're also not done yet. Your body's changing faster than your heart can heal and your mind can catch up with. And if that's you, I want you to know it's okay to still be healing while you're winning. You can celebrate and cry at the same time. I've done it. You can be proud and still grieving, doing it right now. That doesn't mean that you are broken. It means you're human. So yeah, weight loss is hard, but not for the reasons people think. Not because it's hard to eat right. Not because you have to walk more or drink more water. It's hard because you're changing your entire relationship with yourself. You're learning to show up for your body, your mind, and your emotions. And you're learning to say goodbye to what used to feel safe. And that takes courage. So, if no one's told you this today, you're doing better than you think. And if you're feeling all the feels while you're losing weight, that doesn't mean something's wrong. It means you're healing. So, drop a comment and tell me, what's one brutally honest truth that you discover about weight loss that no one warned you about? And we're not just shedding pounds, we're shedding layers. And I am proud of you for doing that work. So thank you for being a part of my journey and allowing me to be a part of yours. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.